Hey everyone, Sensor here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. And in this video, I'm going to continue to try and climb the VGC ladder in Series 7. In my last video, I used this Articuno team. I'm going to use the team again. And I was approaching Master Ball tier. And since then, I've gotten to Master Ball tier. On that same day, I actually climbed up pretty high. But then I had a string of losses. I actually was at number 7 at one point. But I had a string of losses. And then I also haven't played I haven't played the last couple of days, so yeah, or the last day and a half or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I haven't played, so we're gonna try and climb back up, see how far we can get. Try and get to 30 plus wins, and I am still working on that other team, or at least one of the other teams, but yeah, still not having that much luck getting the Pokemon, mostly because I'm just trying to get a shiny Tapu Fini. Alright, let's see, this team. Gengar, I have learned, can be a big problem. It's pretty standard though. Well, standard Pokemon. I haven't seen this team comp before, but I do want Articuno. Gengar is definitely faster. I think I want Metagross because of that, but it also has the ghost attacks. But I'm going to start with this because if if Incineroar comes out, then that's good. I think I do want Togekiss. Icy Wind can also be a problem. Either Suicune or Gengar could come out first. Like, really, all of these are not great matchups for me. Um, but I think I do want Togekiss because that can deal pretty well with Kartana. Though I don't need it, it still can be nice. Um, but yeah, that Gengar is definitely a threat. And so now I have to decide, do I want the Metagross or Rillaboom? Rillaboom can be useful, and they don't have anything to really stop. Uh, yeah, okay. Hopefully I got it in. I think I got it in time. That's the worst part is just not doing it in time. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But as time goes on, and as I've played plenty of people, it's okay. So one thing I've seen happen here is a dragon dance. I think I lost one of my matches because of that. A dragon dance and Togekiss using Follow Me. So I'm going to hope that that happens again. What I could do is Dragapult's already faster. Who else is faster? Most of the Pokemon's actually already faster, so I can actually use Trick Room. Um, yeah, I can actually use Trick Room. So one thing I think I'll do is just in case I can hit him with it, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna actually Trick Room because they're faster. Togekiss is not, but Dragapult is. Yeah, this isn't good. So sadly, you know what? Yeah, turn one I messed up. What I should have done was max guard Trick Room. So I might have lost the match right here. Rookie mistake, really. But it happens. Sometimes you just, no matter how many times you play, you just make a mistake and then immediately realize I shouldn't have done that. Because my plan revolved around the Dragapult using Dragon Dance, and it's definitely faster. So I wanted to use Trick Room. However, in this scenario where he doesn't use Dragon Dance, as you can see, oh, but luckily it hit the Dusclops, and my Dusclops lived. But my Dusclops is not going to live because the Togekiss is going to use Dazzling Gleam or something. So they either might have thought of the ally switch, or they might have thought of Oh, and yeah, because they're gonna try and take out the thing. So that actually turned out well. Uh, it just goes to show that anything can happen. My signature has been actually using ally switch turn one to try and keep Articuno alive for things that I think would threaten it. And then, okay, yeah, they just doubled up. They either wanted to get rid of the Dusclops or they might have thought for an ally switch. But either way, because Togekiss didn't follow me, um, I'm in a good position. And I didn't get the Trick Room off, but that's okay, because I can try a Fake Out. The Suicune might use Tailwind, but I'm going to try and Fake It out. But the Togekiss might use Follow Me. But I'm definitely going to Airstream. I have my own Togekiss, so yeah, Suicune is the one I want to get rid of. And since they can no longer Dynamax, also if my Rillaboom can survive long enough, I can get some Snarls off. And the only one I really would have to worry about at this point, I think, is perfect. It's probably going to use Air Slash on Rillaboom. Oh, nope, use Follow Me, but it was too late. So, although it does mean I'm going to attack it instead. But I think a couple Airstreams. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, because I got the competitive boost. So yeah, it's just yeah. If you get past the first turn, especially if you take out their Dynamax, it's pretty much over. Like at that point, you let Articuno survive and your Dynamax is gone. Oh, right. That's why it didn't. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting. So yeah, using Fake Out on Suicune is useless. Um, oh well, that's fine. It has Inner Focus, which means it can't be flinched. So what I should have done was Grassy Glide or Snarl. But yeah, with my competitive boost, I'm good. And I still have my weakness policy. And yeah, they just have Incineroar, so no big deal. Plus it gives me another boost, so I don't even need my weakness policy. And the Suicune I'm not too worried about because with my Dynamax it doesn't really matter. And with my two boosts I'm still going to be faster than the Incineroar. And the Incineroar, since it can't Dynamax, I actually think I lost against as a Dynamax Incineroar before. But since it can no longer Dynamax, I'm pretty good. In fact, actually, no, I am going to still. I'm still going to attack the Suicune. It's probably going to fake out. It's probably going to fake out my Rillaboom, but just in case it doesn't. Oh, it didn't. Okay then. I'm just surprised at everything that's happening. And the Suicune was pretty bulky, so actually, yeah, that was a good choice because this will knock it out. Although I think this, at the level that my Articuno is at right now, I think it's going to one-shot anything from Dynamax. And yeah, now all I gotta do is worry about the Incineroar, and I'm not too worried about it. It does hit hard, but I have at max special attack now with my Articuno, even outside of. Now there is one issue, but again, I do have Togekiss, so I'm not worried about it. I can't hit it with a Psychic attack, and my flying move has a 70% accuracy. But I'm actually going to protect, and of course Shadow Ball is not going to do that much damage, but I'm at +6, so. And it probably has an Assault Vest, so I'm going to actually try and knock off its Assault Vest. Oh, or he just canceled. But yeah, I don't really think there was any way I could have lost that at that point. But yeah, yeah, it just shows just how you just never know. I thought the battle was lost at turn one, and it turned out working out really well because they doubled into the Dusclops. So just go ahead and go to another battle. That was a really good match. Now I'm down in the hundreds. If I could win another couple matches, that'd be great. I could start climbing my way back up to the double digits. Speaking of double digits, rank 95. This one looks rough. Regieleki is always trouble. Regieleki and like all these Pokemon are tough. I've seen the same thing happen almost every time with Pheromosa. Pheromosas are usually on teams as a support with a speed swap. It's since it's so fast, and you can kind of tell. Um, It's kind of rough. I'm still gonna lead with my signature. Because what's gonna happen here is almost certainly it may not lead with it, but a very likely option is Pheromosa leading with um, Glastrier because Glacier is so slow. It'll speed swap because it's super fast, and it's just like using Trick Room because now the Glacier is going to be faster than all my Pokemon. So it all depends. I could use my signature Ally Switch lead, but let's look at some other Pokemon here. The thing about Regieleki is it is good, but it usually can't deal with ground Pokemon. So Landorus is good here. They could also lead with Moltres, Landorus. I think Rillaboom is still good here. Rillaboom is such a great Pokemon, and I'm really glad too. I'm always happy when starters, especially starters that I really think are cool and have good designs, are good Pokemon. So let's see what happens. Really depends on the lead they have. I usually go all in on Dynamaxing Articuno turn one, but if they okay, yeah, they led with Regieleki. So the problem here is the Regieleki could probably Volt Switch, but I've seen so many different things. This one looks like it's a support. It's probably gonna put up screens, but it could Volt Switch. Like there's just so much that can go wrong here. And the Moltres could nasty plot. So I could switch in Landorus instead, but I don't know. If the Moltres nasty plots, I'm not in a good position for the next turn. So one option is and another problem is Moltres is faster or slower. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and Airstream and just hope. I actually didn't mean to ally switch there, but I panicked. Um, because one thing is I know that if it uses Volt Switch, I can survive. But I think if it uses a Thunderbolt, I can't. And if they Dynamax, even if they don't Dynamax, Articuno getting hit by 2 attacks, I think is a KO no matter what. Oh, did I miss the ally switch? I don't know, actually, if I use ally switch, which means I don't know if I missed it. It's possible I missed it, but I don't think he ally switched, which means uh, that means he's going to use Will-O-Wisp. I guess I ran out of time. Now the good thing is, I think my Airstream was going in there, so that's going to take out the Glastrier. That's always good. Glacier is such a big threat. But this happened before. In fact, this exact same scenario happened. Um, they Volt switched because 2 Volt switches can take out, especially with the Fiery Wrath. Um, yeah, and then it Will-O-Wisp. Because what happened before was the same thing, and it didn't Dynamax. So what's going to happen now is Moltres is going to Dynamax. Regieleki comes back in, does another Volt switch, and knocks out my Articuno. Because with 1 speed, I'm not faster than Regieleki. So I have an option here. I can max guard, but I'm also definitely much faster than Moltres. But I think the best option here is to try and take out the Moltres. I don't know if a weakness policy is strong enough. Yeah, I didn't get the ally switch off. So the only thing is to hope. And the Dusclops, the Volt switch is, you just never know. You just never know. So I'm just gonna ally switch. It's probably going to Volt switch though. It might inspect it might expect it's yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get knocked out here, and I'm not gonna be able to stop the Moltres because because of Moltres, it's going to Volt switch. It may not even expect the ally switch, so it's gonna probably Volt switch the Dusclops slot, and yeah. Although, maybe not. Because it might want to take out the Dusclops. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, huh. Interesting. Surely he's not gonna. I'm gonna assume then that the Regieleki doesn't have max speed. Ah, I went for an Electro Web. Yeah, so it didn't matter. Sadly, but that's okay. Um, it's not over yet. They might have Tapu Fini in the back though, which means that I'm not gonna keep my Grassy Surge. I guess because Electro Web, but usually when I fight, what's it called? Regielekis, I need 2 speed boosts to outspeed it, but that time I only needed 1. So yeah, that's interesting. So the problem here is, uh, I am definitely faster than I'm definitely faster than the Moltres with my Choice Scarf. Now the Earthquake would really mess up the Regieleki, but because of the ground, it's going to do less damage. And Regieleki is just frail, so I don't really need it. But it's probably that's why I'm going to fake out the Regieleki and just hope somehow that the Rock Slide will be enough, but it may not be. He is at a low health. Ah man, yeah, I was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case. And yeah, so well, the shiny Landorus is so not worth it. I can't even tell that it's shiny. Yeah, with that I don't think I have enough. I'm almost certain I don't. I should have went for the Grassy Glide in the Moltres. Yep. Yeah, that was really smart. And that's the game. So, you win one, you lose one. But I'll do one more match. Yeah, I didn't think that they'd have Landorus in the back. That was perfect. That was perfect. But yeah, I lost a similar that that time my Articuno actually survived 2 rounds because it was faster, but yeah. Um Landorus obviously cannot uh take out both Moltres and Landorus. And not only that, if the Moltres has a uh I mean it's possible, but all Moltres has to have is Max Guard and then that's it. Oh, well, it doesn't. But so yeah, I can take out the Moltres, but like in order to win this, I'd have to flinch Landorus like literally every time. Because yeah, it's got U-turn. So now it's not strong, but the problem is it was able because it was the same turn. I'm gonna have -2 to my attack. So and because I have a choice scarf, that's it. It's just without I still would have had a chance to win this if there was no intimidate. Yeah, it's just slightly lighter. It's shinies like that where it's just like it's not worth it. I wouldn't try and get it. But yeah, it's just I'm just not gonna have enough. Like I literally just don't have enough attack at this point. If I had no attack, uh, yeah, and I missed too. So if I had no attack drops, then I still would have a very good chance of winning. But with the attack drops, now they have reflect. Uh, literally, the only way to win at this point is to use all my rock slides and flinch the enemy. That's the only way I can possibly win. And it doesn't help when Regieleki keeps, missing. Like, I would have taken the Landorus out by now. In fact, you know what? Ah, the fly. The funny thing here is, it isn't over. It depends on how much damage Fly. Fly's probably going to do a decent amount of damage, though. And that's going to be a turn that I miss. I actually hit the Regieleki this time. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's it's not enough. So, like, even if, again, even if I can make them flinch, I don't have enough. There's not enough damage to get rid of the Regieleki. They, I gotta applaud their Regieleki that keeps avoiding my rock slide somehow. They EV'd it more for defense. It's crazy. But again, even if I can take out the Landorus, I can't win this because I don't have enough rock slides. I'll end up having to use struggle even if I could survive, and the struggle would kill me. And that's the game. So I did want to play it out just to see, but I definitely lost now. So yeah, it was unfortunate. Those intimidates was what really did it, and then the reflect at the end sealed the deal. But it was close until that point. So again, I still really like the team. I like it because it's the team isn't why I lost it. I just I just like I didn't make the right moves and also just kind of bad luck. Okay, one more match because the Moltres was still alive and really it was just the opponent playing better or yeah, I mean obviously they played well, but choosing the right stuff. Like having that Landorus come out was brilliant. Their Landorus is really the main reason why I lost because the rock slide might have been enough to take out the Moltres, and I was thinking maybe I want to use uh grassy slide, but I didn't want because that light clay I knew that it had reflect light screen, so I wanted to try and stop it from using that. So if I would have used a grassy surge rock slide combo, I probably could have taken out the Moltres, which meant that I would have had a very good chance of winning. But that's okay. We'll move on to the next match. A Tauros. I don't think I've ever played against a Tauros the entire time. And I'm interested in why this Frostlass is here. I'm really confused, honestly. Um, so I'm gonna lead with my regular Pokemon. Um, Landorus is definitely good here because of uh, Blaziken and Regieleki. Now, who do I bring for Metagross? Looks like the main thing here. Metagross and Blaziken for Dynamaxing. Maybe Tauros. Honestly, I don't. I've literally never fought a Tauros, so I don't know. I do want to be able to deal with. Most Metagrosses are running Ice Punch now. Oh, it's hard to decide. I think I'm actually going to bring Togekiss. Because Togekiss overall is better for that. It's got ways to deal with. It's got ways to deal with the Rillaboom, Regieleki, Frostlass. So yeah, we'll see. The good thing is if they lead with Rillaboom, I don't have to worry about Fake Out. But it's like who else are they gonna lead with? Because leading with Rillaboom and Regieleki means that I can okay Frostlass and Rillaboom. Oh, I know. Frostlass has taunt and it's really fast. So they're probably gonna try Fake Out taunt. This is a situation where um oh wait a minute. Some had an Iron Ball. Hold up. Wait, does Frostlass have Trick Room? Interesting. I don't think it does. Um, I well, Rillaboom could knock off. I really don't know what they would have. I'm actually worried about both. I'm gonna go for the Frostlass and Ally Switch. Both of them are threatening, especially if the Rillaboom could Dynamax. If the Rillaboom Dynamaxes, then I'm actually kind of in trouble. It doesn't get stabbed, but from what I remember, I used Frostlass in singles like a couple generations ago. I remember its special attack, if I recall correctly, being pretty high. So, you know, that with a stab ice attack could be pretty painful. Yeah, did I mess up again? No? I think it's just because Fake Out went first. Yeah, it's exactly what I expected. A Fake Out to Articuno, a taunt to um, Dusclops. So the ally switch allowed me to do that. And now, unless the Rillaboom is going to Dynamax with a Dark move, I am safe. That's the best case scenario. I got off the first turn. They didn't taunt. I actually don't know what just happened. But I want to take the Frostlass out for sure. Ooh, okay. Ally switch. That's actually perfectly fine because that means that I am 100% one-shotting uh, this Rillaboom. So yeah, that's the example of how I managed to climb up to this point. If I can get that early ally switch or shadow sneak out with no issues, then I'm good. Even if he decided to taunt the, at that point, even if they did successfully taunt the Dusclops, that doesn't matter. It's really just that first turn. Um, Now I have 2 speed boosts. Now Metagross is going to come out in Dynamax, but yeah, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp though. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Metagross, and maybe with 3 boosts, I might actually have a chance. It probably has weakness policy. I don't think I need speed. Let me see here. I don't think I need another Airstream. Oh yeah, they do have. I don't. There's no telling who they have in the back. I'll just use another Airstream on Frostlass, and then we'll see what happens. Again, with this, uh, the Metagross can definitely one-shot my um, Articuno. It really depends on are they gonna expect the ally switch, or are they gonna, even if they don't expect the ally switch, are they gonna target Dusclops anyway? This allows me to get rid of the Frostlass. Um, Now, if the Metagross knocks out my Articuno here, I am in trouble. But if I can get the Will-O-Wisp out, then it's still not as bad. And if the Metagross goes for, okay, yeah, it was still faster. But yeah, I don't think it was expecting. Yeah, it wasn't expecting the ally switch, but still survived because it has no boost right now. That's the great thing about it because it doesn't get stabbed from that. If it got stabbed from it, maybe. But with the boost that I got, and now that it's burnt, now it's still gonna one shot, or not one shot. It's still gonna knock out my Articuno. Like even if my Articuno still had Dynamax left, it would still do it. But that burn was really huge because now it means that I can hopefully survive its Dynamax. And yeah, I could protect, but because he's Dynamaxed, there's no point. I'm going to actually try and take the Tauros out because I really have no clue what the Tauros can do. And so I'm going to try for a... The Tauros is probably going to protect though. That's what my gut tells me. But I'm going to still try and Will-O-Wisp it. Because I have no idea what this thing can do, but I'm pretty sure it's a physical Pokemon. Now if I had... and I don't want to hit Metagross yet with something to give it weakness policy. So, let's see. Okay, good. He did not use Protect. I have no idea what he's going to use, but at least this will be some sizable damage. Yeah, not quite enough. Oh no, he had Bulldoze. That's why he's there. Okay. Alright. So yeah, the weakness policy happened anyway. That, I think that kind of just negates everything though, because he's burnt. I think burn is, I don't know, I don't think it's an equal thing, but we'll see. Wait for a Dusclops. That'll probably knock him out. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, still not hurt. I guess it expected the ally switch. So we're still in a good spot then. Because of the fact that he didn't attack the Articuno. Yeah, the Tauros gets knocked out, and that means my Articuno, unless they decide to max guard, I get a free hit off of it, and it can be Shadow Ball because it already has weakness policy proc anyway. So yeah, and I still have my other two Pokemon left, so I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. And even if, because it's only like 10 damage, yeah, yeah, no, that's definitely it. I won. Um, I'll just Shadow Sneak. Even if it max guards, uh, the hail only does 10 damage, I think. So I think obviously it's gonna probably try and knock out the Articuno, but it doesn't matter at this point. It did too much damage. Oh, it didn't though. So I guess it was just desperation or something. It looks like I might get away with my Articuno not even getting taken out then. So yeah, one good battle, one loss, but I still think the second battle was good. Was a good battle, and it was pretty close. A couple changes and I would have won. Like the grassy surge and rock slide would have gotten it. I think. But yeah, these were three good matches and only one loss. I really like this team. I usually don't have as much luck with my first made VGC teams. Wow, they're really just gonna prolong the battle. Like there's literally nothing they can do about it. Sure, you saved one turn by keeping your Metagross alive with a protect, but I mean, heck, the hail and burn will probably still kill it. Like that's just being rude at this point. Like the game is over. I have two Pokemon left. Plus the burn is gonna kill him. Like it literally just all it did was make my Articuno faint. But anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, three good matches. I really like the team, and I'm climbing back up. I'm still gonna use this team for a bit, but um, I don't think I think the next video I do will be a different team if I get to it, because there's a lot of stuff coming up next week besides Pokemon. But that's for a different video. If you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe for future videos. And as always, thanks for watching.